What's up, what's up, what's up? It's your girl, what it do? I'm glad you came through to chill with me today. Okay, today is Friday. And it was my first day, right? Let me tell you, I went down smooth, okay? But this is why you always gotta be nice to people. So I work in the area where I used to work some years ago, right? So when I first bought my car, I have this little cute car. It's a Nissan Juke. Y'all know the Juke? There are not many on the road. Some have called it before a clown car, but it's really a nice car and it's actually big. You know, it's very spacious. It's enough for me. I don't have a whole bunch of people riding with the girl. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, so one day I was at the store and this lady stopped me, asked me about the car. I had a whole conversation with her about it and everything. And that was the end of that. Never see this lady again. Don't know the woman, whatever. Anyway, so today I start my new job or whatever. So the ladies are all right. They cool people, just whatever. I still keep my distance. That's just who I am in general. But so the lady went to lunch. And when I pulled up, I was like, oh, I wonder whose car this is. Somebody had the same car as mine, but it was silver. So she was like, she came back from lunch. She was like, is that your car outside? I said, yeah. She was like, we met before. I was like, we did? Now, I don't forgot about this. I don't know what the hell she's talking about. She was like, we met at that store over there. I asked you about your car. I was like, yep, we sure did. And it came back to me. But always be nice to people. Imagine had something went off or some shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, but that was nice. Small world. 6 degrees of separation, you know? Anywho, I am ZZ Love. Like I said, welcome to the village. We are here to talk about news tonight. Now, first on the agenda, 13 charged in the plot to kidnap Michigan Governor Gretchen Whitmer. Okay. Now, do you guys remember Gretchen? She had to shut down her building, the government buildings, because when COVID struck and Donald Trump was pumping that shit about not wearing a mask, and these guys went down there, the armed militia. Remember, they were blocking the entrances to the hospitals as well in Michigan because they didn't want to wear a mask. You know, they're upset about masks only. Imagine how black people felt when all them signs up said whites only. Remember those signs? Right. So, the alleged scheme included plans to overthrow several state governments that the suspects believe are violating the U.S. Constitution. Okay, they're being violated, but we're never being violated. As black people, our rights are never violated in their eyes, anyway. Right. 6 people were charged federally with conspiracy to kidnap. 7 other people associated with the militia group Wolverine Watchmen were charged by the state Michigan Attorney General Dana Nessel announced. Okay. The individual in custody are suspected to have attempted to identify the home address of law enforcement officers in order to target them, made threats of violence, intend to instigate a civil war, and engaged in planning and training for an operation to attack the Capitol. And this is all true because I was on Instagram. No, where was I? I was on YouTube. I saw a video of this guy talking about how it was going to be a war if Trump doesn't win. Now, mind you, these are the dog whistles that he's blowing. Now, I have a girlfriend and I love her dearly. She's like, you know, she's a sister to me. And she said, how come every time I talk to people about Trump, it turns ugly? You know, and it's going to, because this man is a horrible, hateful person. Like, we get it. You don't like the other candidates or whatever. I don't know what you guys are looking for in a candidate, because I will say this again. You will never find a perfect white person who's going to love you black people down. That's just not going to happen. That's not the basis of our country. That's not the foundation. That's not how it happened. That will never be erased. I don't give a damn how many times you beg people to say, forget about slavery. It's never going to happen. We have not progressed beyond that. They haven't forgotten about slavery. This is what they're fighting for, remember? To keep oppressing us. This is why whenever you try to defend Trump on any level, you're going to get pushback from people. You just are. It is what it is. For people who are in touch, like, people seem to be under the illusion that Trump didn't do any of this. This is none of his fault. He didn't cause any of this. People are not looking deeper. They're not paying attention to all the rules that he's broken, all the laws that he's abolished and erased behind the scenes, because there's been so much other shit going on that you don't even realize it. Like I said, a family of 2, you can only make $399 gross a week in order to receive medical assistance. Other than that, you can sign up for another program that's going to charge you what, let's say $60, $70 a month. And where are you getting that from when you only make $3.99 a week? Right. See, so when you want to defend this type of shit, people are going to push you back on you. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to not discuss politics with my girl anymore because, we just stand on two opposite sides, because at the end of the day, I don't give a fuck how much somebody hated Hillary. I would have took her over him any day. Period. They got other shit. There's no perfect person. There's not going to be a perfect president. But I don't want somebody in there who wants to see the country broken and destroyed and black people at the bottom of the totem pole. Like, people didn't pay attention that when he deported the Mexicans and they said that the Mexicans and all the other, immigrants, and they were saying that they were jobs, they were offering you those jobs as African Americans. Remember, they kept saying there were fast food jobs available and there were, jobs on farms and things like that. Right. They were talking to you. Right. And so, that's unacceptable as far as I'm concerned, because we, the people, are so talented. And how dare you look at us as simple day laborers or day workers? Because even our immigrant friends, because I rock with the immigrants, all of them. And to be honest and truthful with you, like, if I had a crew and I had to knock some shit out tonight, my crew would be immigrant. And it's just what it is. I respect them. You know what I'm saying? Just like all black people are not criminals, all immigrants are not criminals either. So, I don't believe in that. Like, yeah, sure. Because at this point, we may want to get the hell out of here. And where are we going? You can't be angry at people for wanting a better life. You know what I'm saying? But people are selfish. And Donald Trump is one of the worst human beings on the earth, in my opinion. Like I said, he doesn't give a damn about humanity. Nothing. Water, trees, people, animals, nothing. He doesn't care about anyone but himself. He's consistently lying. So my thing is that you're willing to have another 4 years with this motherfucker, because that's who he is, this motherfucker. The thing about Joe Biden is he has association with other people. And like I told y'all before, look around you. Who stands around Trump? His own people. He fired every fucking brown person who had position. Brown, purple, black, orange, yellow. He didn't give a fuck. You were non-white. You were gone. You were a non-white male. Your ass was gone too, pretty much. Okay. Notice, yeah, it is what it is. But Joe Biden knows other people. Like, he's associated with other people. Donald Trump is not friends with not near other president. That's not alarming to anyone. Like, he's not cool with no other presidents. So he's not having discussions about politics with any other people. He's doing what he wants to do. And y'all really want to give him another 4 years in office. That is alarming and disturbing to me. And the whole argument about all white people are not bad. Nobody is saying that. But what I am saying is that there are enough of them that I'm not fucking with. I'm not risking my life. You shouldn't want to risk yours. You shouldn't want to be afraid for your child to be out. And they kill women too. Black women die at the hands of the police as well. I told you, they approached the state senator. They approached the Connecticut state senator. It's on video. You can Google it yourself. Bob Duff. Right. The police did that to him. He has to have 24-hour protection at his home because he changed the rights. He's fighting for the rights of black people. This is a blue state. The Joe Biden told people, please do not endorse me as governors because you will not get the assistance you need from the president. That's how real shit is. And y'all are telling me that is what you're riding for and that is what you support, a bully, someone who doesn't have your best interest at heart. You can't tell me that. I can't agree with you on that. So we, as the people, won't discuss that because most motherfuckers, I just cut them off. It's just that I love her deeply and I wouldn't do that. But, absolutely not. And she doesn't understand because she said, why does everyone I talk to about this? Because you're on the outside. I don't know why you feel like, I get that you don't like the other people, but the fact that you want to continue to go down the path we're going on, this is not good. And the fact that people believe that, oh, he didn't do any of this, he's not responsible. What? Do you not realize, like I said, the whole pipeline situation, Puerto Rico, you name it, he said it and he's done it. And he's left people for dead over and over and over again. He dangles little dog treats out in front of you. If you do this, then I might give you that. If you lick my ass, then okay, I'll let you guys have some face masks. This is the same man who was said he had COVID-19. He did not quarantine. He's riding down Main Street. You know, this type of bullshit he's doing, immature bullshit. I am so far beyond that. You know, we just want to live. We want the economy to grow. The economy is not going to grow with him. He's killed everything. Everything. Because he's being selfish. Like I said, when you fire all the scientists, do you think that the water is going to continue to be clean? No, it is not. Do you think food is going to continue to grow properly? No. What about the farmers? They're done. You know, the meat industry, they're done. You can't buy toner cartridge. You can't buy seasonings. You can't buy shit. I'm telling you guys, I am a shopper. I be shopping. I love to shop. And there is a decrease in products. We don't have any. I'm telling you, you cannot. Macy's last fall had about, so many sweaters. You know, they got one page and it might be 13 on there. I kid you not. Like, product is getting low. You know, thank God I'm all stocked up. I really don't need shit. But, you know, of course, I'm still out there looking just in case I see a bargain or something, you know. But products getting low. Things are low, you know? So yes, they were going to kidnap this woman and hurt her and other, government officials. So if they would do that to them, what the fuck do y'all think they will do to you is my question. Yes. What exactly do you think they're going to do to you? These people who did this represent Donald J. Trump. Right. So what part are you all not understanding why people are feeling away? Our lives are on the line. Your life is on the line. It could be you. So if they would do that to their own government officials, they do this to people who don't believe what they believe, and y'all are okay with that. Never in your life have you really, in our lifetime at 48, have you lived that way. Now, our parents have. Some people actually still do. I just happen to live in a different place demographically because, yeah, I realize that in other places, situations are far more harsher. And I think that's another issue that people have. People live in a comfort zone and do not understand that people are in the struggle out there. Like, really take account. Do you all know there is no database of how many Black men have been murdered by police? There is no official number. You can't pull that up anywhere. Why is that? The same way you can't pull up COVID deaths. You know, these are the same people who don't believe in COVID. You know, you don't have to believe in it, but when it get all up in your ass, don't be mad. Because people are actually dying from it. And they're like, no, they're dying from high blood pressure. No, they're dying from diabetes. Guess what? They hadn't been dying from that shit. They was healthy and living their lives prior to that. They caught fucking COVID and they died. That's what it is. Period. So no, COVID did kill them. Okay, they were living just fucking fine. Many, many years before that, everything was great. And all of a sudden, this shit in the air got up in their ass and they dead. You gonna tell me that it wasn't that? It was the diabetes? You motherfuckers are delusional. Also, did you all see that if you are on metformin, if you are taking metformin, I cannot tell you all how many times they had tried to push that shit on me. And y'all know I'm a big girl. And that shit was making people lose weight and everything. And I kept saying no. Because at the end of the day, I know why I'm big. It's because I eat and I enjoy a goddamn cupcake when I feel like it or anything else I want to eat. Okay, if I want to order some shit right now, I will. It is my business. Right. So, you know, I know why. But y'all see my face going down a little bit. Mm-hmm. I've been chilling a little bit. But the last few days, I done ate a few too many carbs. It's all about carbs. And, carbs. Carbs, no salt. And y'all not going to believe this. I haven't had any Sprite Zero in about a week. I've definitely stepped my water game up. That is very important as well. You got to take care of yourself. Right. Okay. Oh my God, it's just so many things. That's so terrifying to me. Are you guys, what are your thoughts? What are y'all opinions? Where do you all live? Like, what goes on where you live? Because even here in this blue state, there are many incidents where, like I said, I know people are personally affected by police brutality. One of my, associates, their son was murdered. Well, he died in police custody. And the video was out as well on that. And that is just so disturbing to see those officers standing around him, kicking his foot and giggling. You know, this boy is dead. And one of the officers, when they arrested him, they were just minutes away from the hospital. And the officer said several times, you want to just take him to the hospital? You want to just take him to the hospital? So clearly that officer felt that he needed to go to the hospital. But the other motherfucker said no. And the boy died on the floor at the police station. Right. These are the dog whistles that are going out. Our children's, our husbands, our lives, our daughters, our animals' lives are on the line. You know, some of you are living comfortably in your homes and you feel like because you got this lovely 6-bedroom home, you need to look around at the neighbors and see who you surrounded by, because it doesn't matter, because it could go either way. They could come burn down your black neighborhood, or they can just burn your shit down in your white neighborhood. You better wake up. If you sleep, you best wake the fuck up. It's time. The nightmare is here. Okay, the nightmare is here. Shit is happening. They don't call me Debbie motherfucking Downer for nothing. I come to bring y'all the real news, right? We came to talk about that real shit. Oh, back to the metformin. Yeah, that shit. So they've been pumping that shit on black people for ages. And every time I go to the doctor, and they get mad at me, and I don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? And they write nasty shit in my chart, too. That's not cool. Not cool. Not fucking cool. Just because you don't understand what I'm doing, not cool. You're basing your diagnosis and your information and your fucking suggestion for this medication on what the pharmaceutical rep bought for lunch last week. That's what you basing your shit on, because y'all know that's how it goes down, right? You go to a doctor, whenever they offering you that new medicine and they got all those samples, this is, shit has slowed down now, so it's probably not like that. But when they have samples of shit, it's because the rep has come there, right? And they bought them a nice fancy lunch from whatever restaurant they wanted, it nice and fancy. And then they get the order for that medication and they just pump that shit. They don't know. They don't give a fuck about the side effects. If you're listening when you're watching TV and that stuff pops up, you hear the side effects. It may cause kidney disease, blindness, deafness, limbness. You might lose your limbs, okay? You might lose your mind. You might die. Many of them say you're going to be dead. You're going to kill your liver. You ain't going to die right away. You're going to die slow. So don't take that shit. I told y'all my knee was hurting so badly. Oh my God. But I told y'all what I did. I went to the health store. I remember my brother told me about that cherry extract. Y'all, my shit is good. Good. It's so good that I don't even believe it. Like when I stand up, I'm kind of scared. Like, oh my God, this shit gonna hurt like it did. But it's really not. I really wanted to be, I was praying to God to be straight on my, by the time I started work. I don't want to be getting up on my first day limping and shit. You know what I'm saying? A sister gotta make the cut, right? You don't want to look broken down already. So yeah, but I'm good. I'm like, oh wow. Thank God. But use natural remedies. There are like you got diabetes, what they say, use turmeric and cinnamon. That stuff is true. Y'all need to lay off that medicine. Don't be pumping that shit they giving you. Keep it to the Humulin insulin. I'm telling you, stop fucking with them pills, because what is in them pills, you don't know. When you taking that medication that they're giving you, it's like taking a motherfucking Miley. You don't know what it's going to do to you. You really don't. Right. Be careful. Buyer beware. Okay? Yes, I just came through to kick it with y'all. I'm supposed to be watching Tamar again. When I tell y'all drained, but I'm going to do that in a separate video because I saw a few little things. I'm about to watch that again and get into it. And then I got to be ready for Love and Love After Lockup. It's 7 o'clock now, so I got to get on the ball. I just came through to hang out with y'all because I was kicking in my goddamn self. Y'all see how I'm just chit-chatting like a motherfucker? Right, because I was having a good old time myself. Fresh off work, nice and mellow. Okay. You better vote. Oh. Did y'all like my PSA? You better vote. Oh. I said vote. You better vote. Motherfuckers better vote. I'm telling you, shit, your life is on the line, baby. These motherfuckers is seriously about, they want to run the country. Like they want to ride monster trucks all over the country with Confederate flags, with not shotgun, what's some shits called? Oh God, what's it called? You know, those AR-15s and shit like that. That's what they want to do. They want to burn. These motherfuckers are still burning down churches and hanging people. That's what y'all not paying attention to. That's not being reported on the news, but they're still doing that, right? While y'all out here playing games, they still murdering people. Is you tripping? It's not safe. You don't want to be broke down on the wrong highway. And y'all, please still continue to pray for my friends and his son, Mike McLean, he's not back home with his family yet. So keep that family in your prayers, and there's clearly something going on there too. Again, young black man in a predominantly, in a white area. We don't know what happened. And we don't know if they're assisting them to the best of their ability. There's no answers, and they deserve answers immediately. So please pray for them, the parents, yes, and the family and loved ones, because it is a lot. That is devastating. So there are many levels to this racism, and it boggles my mind. Like, I hear black people all the time talking about, I've never experienced racism. Yes, you have. Anytime you filled out a motherfucking application and you check that box, you've experienced racism. Why do you think they have that on every application? If your race didn't matter, that box wouldn't be there to ask you, were you black, white, Hispanic, or what? Right. And some of you motherfuckers think y'all being funny and smart when you like, I'm not going to check anything. Bitch, when you check nothing, they know you ain't white. Because what white motherfucker don't check whites? If you want to be funny, check whites. Right. That part. All right. I'll be back. I got to go watch some shit and catch up. I just came through to chill with you tonight. You better vote. You better vote. Vote. Deuces. Vote and subscribe to this motherfucker right now. Drop down there right now. Deuces.